Hello lovely horse people! I'm going to talk about the energy language and energy body in the communication with horses because in previous videos I mentioned it so many times but never really got the chance to explain it a little bit further to you. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So we all strive for this deep and fulfilling partnership with our horse that is effortless and seems more like a dance between human and a horse pair. And often this isn't the reality for so many people out there. I often see people with the horse that hit them or pull harshly on the rein because the horse is too fast, too slow, too distracted, too spooky, too anything. And why is that so? Why do we have to do so much physical pressure on our horse so that we can have this effortless seeming relationship with our horses? So why do so many people struggle to truly connect with the horse and have this meaningful and fulfilling partnership with their horse? I believe that we often miss something when we look at a horse-human pair. If the horse is too spooky, we try to figure out how we can improve the horse so that it will stop being scared, instead of looking at the human and trying to figure out how the human can improve to lead his horse through a peaceful and clear communication where they can improve as a team. It really takes time and the willingness to look at oneself before blaming the horse for its behavior. So the first step for a better connection between you and your horse is to reflect yourself first. So where does the behavior, the unwanted behavior happen? How do you feel? What kind of emotions arise in yourself while your horse is spooky? What does your body language tell your horse? Are you giving clear signals to your horse, but not in an aggressive way, but in a leading kind of way, in a clear sign way, you know? And horses are really sensitive beings, and they don't just reflect our body language, but they also reflect our energy body and communicate also through the energy language. So the next step for a deeply and truthful connection with your horse is to understand the root cause of the problem. Is it a body language issue? Is it really just because you aren't here enough, present enough with your horse in the moment, that maybe the signals you're giving aren't clear enough for your horse? Then the solution is to improve your skills. Having a horse, owning a horse, also comes with the responsibility to improve ourselves, to get more knowledge, to do courses, to really get into the matter of horses, you know? So always try to learn new things, be open-minded for new ways of communication. But if the cause is deeper, if the behavior comes out of the reflection of your energy body, then you have to understand the meaning behind it. So in our energy body, we carry blocked energy with us. So blocked energy basically is trauma. Our body and our energy body hasn't released. It can come from childhood trauma, from traumatic experiences with horses as well, something that is still stuck within us. And the horse we're with will reflect the most dominant energy we are in, that our body is in and that our energy body is in. And I don't mean the energy where we are just suddenly happy because we, I don't know, just won $100 or something. I mean the energy we act out of, the feeling, the emotion we act out of to make decisions in our daily lives. So I want to give you a short example to understand this a little bit better. Imagine that your energy body is stored with a lot of fear, and your primary decisions are made based on fear. Maybe it's not always that you know that you make decisions based on fear, but since you're so used to your own energy, that is often what is happening. Your horse will, in order, reflect this primal energy of fear, and depends on the type of horse you have. The responses of your horse differ a little bit. So for some horses, one type of horse may reflect your frequency of fear through being spooky, for being distracted and always looking in the outer world if something is going to happen. Other horses may take up the lead because they feel that you are in a lot of fear and you can't lead properly the horse. So one horse may take the lead so that you're safe together. Through fear, we have created so many equipments and methods to control our horses more and more, so that this emotion won't be triggered in ourselves. But we're never able to truly live a free and connected partnership with our horse if we decide to give in with that emotion of fear to lose control of our horse. So most of us have this desire to do liberty work and to have a horse that truly wants to be with us. But we won't be able to do this and live this truth if we always let our triggered self decide how we're going to act and what we're going to use. So that's the point where we need to understand where it's coming from, the root cause, and heal our fear so we can really evolve together in a peaceful and connected way where we look out for each other and won't hurt each other. So let's stick for a moment with the example of fear. How do you know what your system is running off? What kind of emotions you act out of? So you can think about, how do you make decisions in your life? Do you try to always go for the seemingly most secure option in that moment? And you don't allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone because you're scared of what is going to happen in the future. Your whole body and nervous system have learned over the years, from childhood on, how to keep you safe. And so the emotions of fear and anger and whatever you can think of are basically here to secure your life in a kind of way, to make sure that nothing is going to happen to you, that you won't be hurt. And that is something totally positive if you look at it on one side. But we also have to see if it serves our lives in our adulthood. If this is something we can still strive out of, or if it's hindering for us. And we can see our horses as great coaches in that kind of way, because they reflect those dominant emotions, the frequency we are mostly in. Our horses will pick up on and act it out if we let them. Because if we always have a dominant based kind of training, our horses will slowly stop expressing those kind of frequencies, because they get used to only talking with you, communicating with you in a body language, if we don't allow them to also communicate with us in an energetic language. So if we let our horses express freely, they won't just respond to our body language, but also to our energy language that is happening between the human and horse, or as I like to call it, the invisible communication. Mastering and understanding the language of energy is a true game changer, because through the energetic language, if we can use it consciously, if we are aware of it, we also improve our body language simultaneously, because we are in the present moment and more in line with what is needed right now. And the exchange with our horse in the communication of energy is easier. So the horse will also understand a lot better what we want, and the horse can also respond more freely what he or she thinks of our intentions in the first place. Since we realized over time how important the healing aspect in a partnership between a human and horses, we decided to create something for you to help you release those trauma and to start talking with your horse in a more energetic way and to build up that connection. So we are currently creating a meditation CD, and yeah, we're super excited to share it with you as soon as it is released. And if you want to be updated about the release date, make sure to subscribe to our newsletter. Also, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you will get a free guide on how to balance out the energy body of your horse and how to connect deeply. So make sure to click the link down in the info box. Also make sure to subscribe, like and share this video. Yeah, so have a great day and let's talk more about animal communication. Thank you for watching. Bye.